After Australia, will India restrict social media for teens? What the Economic Survey 2025-26 reveals. Scrolling, swiping, streaming. Today's childhood is happening on a screen. But as India's Economic Survey sounds the alarm on rising digital addiction and mental health risk among the youngs, a big question is surfacing. Should India draw legal lines on teen social media use like Australia just did? What's at stake is not just screen time, it's the future well-being, learning and productivity of an entire generation. Recent policy documents in India, especially the Economic Survey 2025-26, have flagged a rapid rise in digital addictions and screen-related mental health challenges among children and adolescents. The survey points out that near universal internet access among young people means access itself is no longer the limited factors. What matters now is how digital platforms are used and how excessive usage is affecting youth's well-being. It warns that compulsive social media and smartphone use can harm academic performance, mental health, sleep patterns, and long-term productivity, turning screen habits into a public health concerns with real economic cost. What the Economic Survey actually suggested. The Economic Survey did the mandate a ban. Rather, it's recommended, considering age-based access limits for online platforms, notably social media, gaming, and targeted ads, age verification, and age-appropriate defaults, so platforms take responsibility for children's safety. Broader measures like digital wellness, education, reducing online class hours where unnecessary, and teaching digital hygiene in school. So far, this is an advice for the nation's chief economic advisor, not a legal order. It signals concerns, not a finalized policy. Australia's world first under-16 ban. What it means. Australia becomes the first country to pass a law banning social media use for children under age 16. Key features of that law: platforms like Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, Facebook, X, and others must block accounts of under 16s. Companies risk large fines if they fail to comply. Early results shows millions of under 16s accounts have already been deactivated since the bans took effect in December 2025. Critics of Australia's policy argue enforcement is very difficult, may push teens to unregulated concerns of the internet, and could undermine useful safety controls on logout content. Is India likely to copy Australia's ban? Not immediately, and not at a national levels yet. Here is why. Currently stance in India, the Economic Survey calls it recommendatory, not compulsory. It urges studying age limit and setting up structures for safer use, but does not order a ban. States are studying it. Some India's states, notably Goa and Andhra Pradesh, have publicly discussed studying Australia's laws and its applicability in India. Andhra Pradesh has even formed a group of ministers to assess the feasibilities of similar restrictions. Policy process in India for a national ban. India would need central legislation drafted, debated, and passed in parliaments. No such bills is currently law yet, though the private members' bills with similar aims was introduced in parliaments by an MP recently. Tech companies and enforcement challenges, major platforms have consistently warned that bans are hard to enforce and may push children to unsafe alternatives. Alternatives focus areas. Indian policies discussions are also emphasizing digital literacy, parental controls, school-based education, platform accountability, and safer online content, not just bans. What India's moves could look like next. If India moves forward on this issue, future policy may include one or more of the following: mandatory age verification systems on social media platform, age-appropriate defaults and limits on addictive features or targeted ads directed at minors. National legislations with enforceable rules, possibly inspired by Australia but adapted to Indian context. Schools and family-based digital health interventions. At present, India has not passed a nationwide ban on social media for teens like Australia's. What happening now is the governments and policymakers are seriously debating age-based limits. Some states are studying Australia's model, but no national law mandating a ban is yet in force. A future law could be happen, but it will likely take time, debate, and careful tailorings rather than a simple copy of the Australian approach.